Hey y'all, welcome to Wednesdays with Willi. Welcome to Wednesdays with Willi. I'm Willi. Oh, I think we're going. Hey y'all, welcome to Wednesdays with Willi. I'm Willi. I work at the Center for the Arts as the bookkeeper, the house manager. I work with our wonderful volunteer corps, and my coworkers thought it would be a great idea if I gave you an update of what's happening and what we're doing through all of this at the Center for the Arts. We're going to make some cocktails today, and as we go through all of this, I just want you to know I live with a couple of roommates. You might see them in the background here. We've been hunkered down here during the quarantine, and while we do this, we have been trying to drink up all the liquor that we got in our house before going out and getting more to avoid any contamination that we could possibly have. So we're going to start out with one of my favorite cocktails today. We're going to make a classic martini. First, you're going to grab some ice, and we're going to throw that right here into our pint glass. We're going to measure out a couple ounces of gin, one of my favorite gins in town right here from our friends down at Jackson Hole Stillworks, the Great Gray Gin. We're going to do 3 ounces of that. Then we're going to grab our dry vermouth, do about a half an ounce of that, and throw that in there. Things a little stir real quick. Grab some olives. Dump in a little olive juice, because I love a good dirty martini versus a sweet martini. I'm more of a savory person. So if you like savory foods and you've never had a martini, this is what your jam is going to be. If you don't like savory foods and you like sweet stuff, you can go with a lemon squeeze, lemon twist, whatever you feel like. So we're going to take that, we're going to strain a little bit into our martini glass. Oh, there goes our shaker, or our strainer. Give it a shot. Delish. The cocktail I want to teach you how to make is going to be a white Negroni. Right now, I'm going to call it is going to be the cocktail of the summer. So we're going to put it in kind of a lower ball glass. Grab some ice. Grab your mirror, also known as a jigger. We're going to use a Lillet, one of my favorite aperitifs. We're going to do equal parts Lillet and gin. Then why they call this a white Negroni is because you use white vermouth. But we've been going with what we've got in the house, and we're going to go with just a little bit of that sweet vermouth. You can use sweet vermouth, you can use a white vermouth. Just make sure it's sweet vermouth, whether it's a white or a rouge. Give that a little stir. We're going to chop into a lemon, give it a little lemon squeeze. I used to have some really great cherries from my friends at the Art Association that they gave me. You can throw one of those in there if you'd like. Give it another whirl. Delish. We'll put all these recipes down in the description here so you can try some of these if you'd like. Pretty good cocktail there. And we'll move on to making our fun cocktail of the day here. This week we call it a picnic basket, something that I kind of came up with. I've been drinking here at the house because we've had a of amaretto silk. This is it's kind of a almond flavored drink. If you've never had it, I would suggest not buying any, just because it normally sits around at your house. Just go ahead and pour a little bit of that in your cocktail. Whew. We're going to go with a little bit of Mount Gay rum here. We'll measure that out for good keep. This is one of those classy beer cocktails that you might get somewhere. I like to use all sorts of beers when I make a beer cocktail, but this beer cocktail we're going to be using a Snake River Pale Ale, and you just get a little bit of a dab of that in there for the fizz effect. Go ahead and squeeze your lemon. And it's like you're right out at a picnic. I guess I'll take this time to, talk about a little bit what's been happening around the Center for the Arts. Not much. There's not been a lot of folks around. We have been kind of buttoned up, seen a couple of residents here and there. Truly miss everybody. I hope that we get to normal here soon, because my world is pretty much events, so I'm there, hanging out with lots of people all the time, and I really get to enjoy the company of a lot of people, and that's not been the case lately. It's been a little bit different hanging out at home, not being at work until 10 o'clock at night most of the night in the week. I'm sure most of you feeling that kind of same urge of not being around your friends and doing what you're doing, but we got to keep each other safe. We got to keep each other healthy. Want a couple of shout outs to a few folks at the hospital. Miss Sam Andriozzi, thanks for keeping everybody safe there. We got a lot of folks that, are really working hard over there and making sure that our community is safe. And if you're watching from somewhere else, we hope that your community is staying safe too. And next week, keep those cocktails coming. If I make one of these cocktails and you like it, or you want to try it with some other kind of liqueur or whatever, just post it in the comments here. I've never really done this, but that's something that people say. They make live videos. They say post it in the comments. If you post it in the comments, we'll give you a shout out next week, and maybe give you something special, Center for the Arts, for when we open up. But until next week, if you got ideas that you'd like to see us doing on our live here, I've got a couple. I was thinking about teaching a tutorial on shaving my dog, who is ready for a good shave, or flossing your teeth, or whatever you feel like doing. But until then, stay safe, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday for Wednesdays with Willie.